I was born in High Street in the nursing home. No, I wasn't.
Which nursing home?
It wasn't a nursing home.
I told you not to lie. Just take that again.
No.
No lying either.
I don't know where I was born, in Gawler, in my mother's house.
In your mother's house?
With an old nurse, what do you call them?
A midwife.
Midwife.
A midwife.
Mrs. Wingate was my midwife, and she named me, gave my name.
How old were you when you left home to go with Gran?
2.
Only 2?
Only 2. She used to feed me lollies and bribe me with lollies, and I used to howl after her to go and follow it, and she'd say, I'll take and look after her. And she wouldn't let me go back home after that. I used to cry to go home. She wouldn't let me go.
What was her reason? Why did she tell you why she kept you?
She said, oh, you can't go home, there's too many of your mother's got to look after her. And I said I wanted to go, and I used to sneak up, then she used to come and get me, drag me back. And Mother never stopped her, she was scared of her, I think. Anyhow, she said, because it was ration times, she used to give all my rations to Mum to help her with the others. And I used to see Dad in the street, and I would want to go over to him and talk, and she wouldn't let me go over to him. And I ran away, she'd bring me back. Anyhow, she said that she would tell the police that she gave all my ration tickets to Mother, and they'd put my Dad in jail. That's why I wouldn't go home. I just told Uncle Max and Auntie Rita that just recently. They didn't know, they thought I was stuck up, didn't want to go home when I was that young. And wanted to live in a big house by myself with Gran. She was a widow, she had none at home, she wanted
none
me.
at home, so she wanted you?
Yes.
Company?
Yes.
That's probably what it was.
I got stuck with her.
So when you were at Gran's place, what was the name of her dog?
Monty. She
That
called
was the
Monty.
black and white Border Collie.
Yeah.
And what about the white galah at the back?
Cockatoo. When I was 2 years of age, I was down the front garden and I fell over, and the damn cockatoo got on me and was chewing me throat. He was trying to bite me throat open.
How old were you?
2. And I fell over and he got onto me.
Your voice has never been so
I hated him. He was a wild beggar. And
Yeah,
I screamed and screamed, and Gran come and...
Did it say anything else besides Gran?
Cocky wants a cup of tea. Cocky wants a drink. I thought, Cocky, you. I could have knocked him off his perch. When I didn't like that cockatoo. He was a wild old beggar.
He used to be down by the wood heap, didn't he?
Yeah. In the shed. You couldn't go near him. He'd be at you.
He had a chain around his leg, didn't he?
Yeah, if you got anywhere that the chain where he could get you, he'd bite you around the ankles. I didn't like him.
Those mandarin trees there.
I used to climb that tree and get the mandarins. They were that big.
I know. I used to as well.
Beautiful, did you? Beautiful mandarins. And she had a lot of grapes, grapevines down the side, and orange trees, navel oranges, and also a nectarine tree, which I was very fond of. The nectarines.
Did she always have the well in the
Yes,
centre of
there
the
was
house?
a pump inside of the big
Hall.
living room.
Living room.
You came in from outside through a big door,
Straight into the living
and there was all cemented floor.
Yep.
And you had a pump, and you pumped water from under the big tank. And all it had over the top was a bit of wire, copy wire with the holes that big.
I remember.
And
you looked down and there we used to drop things down the water.
and if you went in there, they wouldn't get you out. I was always scared that kids would come and go through that wire.
And the wash house was out the back of that, wasn't it? We used to have a wash.
Out in the veranda, enclosed veranda, there was a big bathtub.
I remember that.
When I was a kid, I used to get washed in a bowl, stand up in a dish.
Right.
I can remember that when I was about 2 or 3.
What did she used to keep down the cellar besides boogeymen?
All the food, and that's about all. The butter and the jams and jellies and custards, and to keep them cool. And you had to go down 13 or 12 with a dozen steps. And I was always scared that the kids would get, because the door, as you come out of the dining room, We never used it, the dining room. As you come out the door, the cellar door, you come through that door there, and the cellar door was there. And if it hadn't shut properly, you just landed, you'd be down those stairs. So I watched the kids like, you know, when we were there.
I know you wouldn't let us down there.
Oh, it's terrible.
We always wanted to go down there.
And in the, where we had breakfast room, where we had breakfast, there was just a piece of timber off, and over there was the steps down to the cellar.
Yeah.
And then she had like a top where she used to serve up the bread and what you call the jam all on there. You had to bring them up from the cellar and pass them over the top and put them on there for breakfast. Remember all that.
And she had a stove in there, did she? A wood stove?
She had a wood stove, yeah, she had to chop all the wood. Old lazy Reg wouldn't chop wood, she had to chop it.
And she had a metho lamp there in the breakfast area, in the kitchen.
Had a what?
Metho lamp.
A little spirit stove.
Yeah.
You put a little tin kettle on it and boil your kettle.
Had a lamp too, spirit lamp.
Yes, pump it up. That was one of those.
And used to walk everywhere from there at night with a candle.
Candle, she set fire to the curtain. She had a curtain thing across for a wardrobe, and she went looking for clothes to put on next day, and she set fire to the curtains. There was fire going up, and Reg was running out with the buckets of water all over the place, thrown all over to put the fire out. And I was pumping the water into the bucket.
Dangerous. Candles.